The Grand Strand is home to beautiful beaches, immaculate golf courses, exciting nightlife, and fun activities for all ages. Unfortunately, not every day is a day at the beach, but legal help is always within your reach. You need an experienced attorney working to secure the best possible outcome for you. When legal issues threaten to cloud your day at the beach, contact the law firm of McCutcheon, Mumford, Bott, O'Day, and Getty today, and let us assist you with your claim.
We are your lawyers at the beach.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live, and that's what we're talking about, your lawyers at the beach. They have all your answers and everything you need, and today we're talking about timeshares.
That's right. If you want to know something, you got to check with these guys because they do know. We're going to talk a little bit with Wayne today, and Wayne, now, we want to talk about what is timeshare resale. What's that about?
Well, essentially, when you talk about timeshare sales, there's two large categories. One category is what would be called resort or developer type sales, and the other is what's called resales, or sometimes you'll hear the word used.
Right.
But you know, but in the industry itself, it's called resales.
All right. Now, if you're buying one, should you buy new or used?
Yeah. What's the
Well,
difference?
there's pros and cons to both. The advantage of buying a new is that there's certain benefits that perhaps that company will offer you, certain incentives when you buy it. However, if you're even remotely thinking about timeshare, you really want to go give a lot of thought to looking into the resale market. And you know why? The biggest reason is because the cost is between 20 or 25% all the way to 70 or 75% less than the cost of the new product. It's a significant savings.
Sure, that's big savings.
I didn't know that.
What's the difference between buying from the company versus buying from an individual or an owner?
Well, when you buy from the company, generally you don't have to spend a lot of time worrying about the title and those kinds of issues. But if you're buying something from an individual, then you've got to worry a lot about, hey, what about the title itself? What about the maintenance fees? All those things. And so if you're even thinking, and I should mention something too, let me digress for a second. If you even think that you might be interested in timeshare, you can find all sorts of venues for locating these resale products. You can find them on eBay, you can find them on Craigslist, you can find them in the newspaper. Your first cousin, your next door neighbor. Everybody's got a timeshare. And so the courthouse is also a great resource. A lot of people don't check there, but for example, we foreclose on lots of timeshares, and you can find these sales going on at the courthouse where you can buy a timeshare product pretty cheaply. Okay. So if you're interested in it, yeah, you really, if you're thinking about timeshare, you really ought to check into buying a resale product.
Okay.
All right, if you buy a resale unit, I got to ask you this: can you still take advantage of timeshare exchange?
Oh, sure. There are. In fact, I'm glad you mentioned exchange. For those who don't know what that is, there are companies, large companies out there, where if you own a timeshare week, you can put your week in there. It's like a bank, I guess, and millions of people, of course, put their products in these big companies, and so you can go buy a timeshare week, a used or a resale week here on the Grand Strand, and find yourself staying in Hawaii or anywhere in the world where there's timeshare by just paying a small exchange fee. It's a great deal.
Your lawyers at the beach, they know it all, don't they?
Sure do.
I'll tell you.
And,
Wayne, thanks for being with us, brother.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank
Get
you.
a hold of them. You can go to yourlawyersatthebeach.com, and that'll find you all your information, too. Stick with us. We'll be right back in just a moment.